talking about God boldly, and they are studying you in the spirit realm. What is the price of this man? What strategy can we formulate? If they need to go to your great grandfather, they will go to him, so that they study the weaknesses that are captured in those patterns, because they know that if there are transgenerations, there are also transgenerational weaknesses. If Abraham loved fair women, Isaac will love fair women, Jacob will love fair women. So they will track your weakness from your bloodline, patterns of the bloodline. They will track weaknesses from your ego. They will track weaknesses from your relationship. But by all means, they will not give up on anybody, because the Son of Man will not come until there's first of all a falling away. Let me show you 5 intelligence that will make men fall. Number 1, the Bible calls it iniquity. Matthew 24 verse 12. Because iniquity shall abound. Is there iniquity in your world? Carry your phone, you will meet it there. Go to the market, you will meet it there. Everywhere you go to, you collide with it. The other day I was trying to write on my notepad, and a naked person popped up. The question is, this is not even a graphic platform. What concerns my notepad that was designed to take notes with strange pictures? It's called the abundance of iniquity. It said the Lord. See, when you see, be careful. Don't stand up and say, we are strong, we are shielded. Be careful. Let him that standeth take heed lest he fall. He's telling you these things will happen because iniquity shall abound. He said the love of many shall wax cold. Number 2 is the deceitfulness of riches. You see, our focus today as a people, even in church, is, oh, God bless me, God give me a car, God give me promotion. There's nothing wrong in blessing you. He said, I have not called the seed of Jacob to seek me in vain. But if that becomes your focus, you are in trouble. Because the more you have, the more tendency of being deceived you will become. The Bible calls it the deceitfulness of riches. Mark 4:19. And in that same scripture, he gave you the second thing that will trigger the fall. The cares of this life. Those who don't have enough, who have to pay bills every day. He said even those ones are endangered. Because if you don't have house rent, if you don't have school fees for your children, if you are not careful, you will do something that you don't believe you are able to do. The cares of this life. So neither the rich nor the poor is spared in this equation. The devil is coming for both the rich and is coming for both the poor. The one that has, there is deception in riches. The one that is poor, there are cares. All of that is done to buffet his soul. And then he went further to tell us the 4th thing that makes for falling away. He said, is the love for this world. 1 John chapter 2 from verse 15 to verse 17. He said, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. He said, they that love the world, the love of the Father. He didn't say shall be taken from them. He said it's not in them. He now said, what is in the world? The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. Hear this. If you want to serve God in the last day, be careful what you desire. You must be spiritual enough to censor your desires. This generation that somebody drives a car, another person is having sleepless nights. Somebody wears a ring, another person is going to do everything to wear the same ring. Be careful what you desire, because the devil will route every pathway to make sure that you and I fall away. And then be careful what you anchor your confidence on. This generation where somebody has a car, he feels he has arrived. Somebody is elected into an office, he feels he has become a god. Be careful. He said a man's value is not in the multitude of his possession. As far as God is concerned, a car added nothing to you. As far as God is concerned, a promotion on a job added nothing to you. That's not the route to kingdom promotion. We may call it promotion, call it breakthrough in church, because we are a fallen people. But in the realms of the spirit, promotion has to do with where you are standing in God. Promotion has to do with the assignments of the kingdom that you can be entrusted with. Promotion has to do with the level of authority that you wield in the realm of God. Promotion has to do with the extent to which you represent God's interest to a jurisdiction that is apportioned to you. That is what the Bible considers as promotion. Lust, pride will cause many to fall. And apart from that, there is also warfare and persecution. Those who refuse to fall by iniquity, those who refuse to fall by the deceitfulness of riches, those who refuse to fall by the cares of this life, those who refuse to fall by lust and pride, the devil will come against them with battles and warfare. You think you will not fall? I will fight you until you give up. And it can attack your health, it can attack your finances, it can attack your family. As much as is within your power, take up the shield of faith and defend what is yours. As much as is within your power, shield yourself with prophetic utterances. And even the ones you cannot handle, tell him, it doesn't matter if we are thrown into the fire. The fire can be made 7 times hotter. We will not bow, for our God is able to save us. Even if he chooses not to save us, we will not bow. Throw us into the lion's den, we can be eaten up by the lion. And God is also able to protect us from the lion. But whether stand with the God of heaven. This is why I fear for the Christians that have been raised. Because this is a generation where we think church is growing because the auditorium is plenty. Listen, there's nothing wrong in number. We are out to win as much multitude as we can win this year. But let me tell you something. The glory of the church is not in the number. It's the people that make up the number. Can you represent God in your family? Can you represent God in your territory? Can you represent God in your nation? What God is looking for is not just number, it's ranking. How many men can move the hand of God? How many men can bring the government of God to a territory? That should be a greater pursuit. Why we pursue the number? Because every soul must be won. We must make sure they are discipled until they become ambassadors of heaven.